Aloha, it's Jim from Animal Ability. This video, I'm going to show you two upper arm exercises. Both will be using a band attached overhead. You'll also need something to stick through it, a stick. This is a PVC pipe. It's got sand in it. So, what you're going to do is I'm going to show you a tricep one first. There's also going to be an added intensification technique that you can opt not to use. Then you would just do the reps. You'll see what I mean with the intensification technique when I demonstrate. Now, depending on the height of your attachment, you may need to kneel. You also want the resistance band in front of you. You don't want to be up close to it like this, and you'll see why. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to start with the intensification technique. This is called an isometric tricep push down or press down. Now, of course, you would add band in there on your description because this one's using a band. You can use a pulley system or something similar to that also. So you're going to start with a 90-degree angle here. You're going to hold this for 20 seconds. For demo purposes, so this video doesn't last forever, I'm just going to do this now, and then I'm going to start the reps, which is the next portion. So you get to 20. See how the band is coming down in front of me and it's not hitting my face? It's coming close, but it's not hitting. That's why I'm behind the band. Now, normally you do 20-second hold and 12 reps with that. Seems to be a good number of reps. You can do this by itself or after a heavy pushing exercise, or even before a heavy pushing exercise, and that'll intensify it. And just the isometric contraction is going to intensify it as is. Okay, the next band exercise is going to be for the biceps. So this is going to be a bicep curl. It'll be band, iso, contrast, biceps curl. Big mouthful there. Basically, what you're going to do, and you're going to be doing the supine, which is just a fancy way of saying laying face up. So you're going to get so that you're laying directly under the band. Okay, now you want to lay down, and then once again, you're going to start with a 90-degree position. You're going to hold that position for 20 seconds. For demo purposes, I'm not going to hold the full 20. Then you're going to start your reps. Stretch to your chin. Don't raise your head up. Keep your head down. Now, about the band. As it stretches, it gets harder. So on extension exercises like pressing, squats, or tricep push downs, which are an extension, it's going to accommodate the resistance. That means where your strength is the least, you have the least resistance. Where your strength gets easier because you have more leverage, it's going to give you more resistance because the band is stretching. But with a flexion exercise, any type of pulling or anything like that, if you're pulling the band itself, like on the curl, it's actually going to increase the resistance as you bend your arm. So not only do you have less leverage with your arm bent, but also the resistance has been vastly increased because the band is stretching. The good thing is it gives you a massive biceps pump. And the intensification technique adds to that as it does to the press down with the triceps. It's accommodating resistance with the triceps because that's extension. It's getting harder as you're extending. And then with the biceps, it's actually getting harder as you're flexing, which is actually a decreased leverage position. So keep that in mind and use this wisely. You can use it with or without the iso contrast part. You can just use it as a straight triceps press down with a band or supine biceps curl with a band. Thanks.